Welcome back everyone to another Nuevo Pokemon League Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be an NBL match. We're in week 11 right now. We're down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just about to wrap this up. This week that I'm showcasing today is going to be from week 10. Like I said, we are in week 11, so that will be coming up next week. This match basically was between Niket and Rizzle. Basically, I chose this match because I really appreciated Rizzle's team. It's really unique. Nobody ever brings a heat more. And, you know, Mienshao is seen, but not as actually seen anymore in the league. Now, Niket's going to be using a pretty standard Nuevo, small gun slash, how do I want to say this, OU team. But he actually has really a synergy himself with this team, so I can't, knock it or anything. Anyway, with that, I'm just gonna hop right into this match and let you guys enjoy it. Okay, so immediately we have the Charizard lead against the Mienshao, but Charizard is going to switch out here and go into the Slowbro. Obviously not wanting to take whatever this Mienshao has to offer. I'm not sure exactly what he's thinking, maybe a Thunder Punch or something like that. But anyway, the Mienshao's going to go ahead and go for the Fake Out. You're going to take some damage from the Slowbro. I think that might have been what he wanted. Then the Mienshao's going to go for the Knockoff. He's going to knock this Rockingham off the Slowbro. Obviously it's not Mega, so that helps to know. Slowbro's going to go ahead and go for the Scald, trying to get the burn off on this Mienshao, but it does not work, and Mienshao is able to use the U-turn and turn out just a Slowbro, which is insanely bulky because those were all super effective hits, and he's down to a quarter health right now. Anyway, Rizzle's going to go ahead and use this opportunity, thinking the Slowbro is going to heal, to go ahead and go into Squidward, I believe. Now the Squidward's on the field, he's going to go ahead and start setting up some Toxic Spikes, get some hazards out on the field, predicting some switches, I'm sure. While Slowbro's going to go ahead and go for the Side Shock, doing physical damage to the Tentacruel, and almost KOing it. But Squidward's going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. It does a pretty sizable amount of damage. It does not get the poison, unfortunately, for Rizzle. Slowbro's gonna go ahead and go for the Scald. I'm assuming that he expected him to switch out there and wanted to catch him by surprise with the Scald, but it did not work. And he's gonna go for his Gliscor. And at this point, Sludge Bomb's gonna hit the Gliscor. Obviously, it's not gonna really matter if he got poison or not, because obviously this is a poison hill Gliscor, because this is carrying a toxic orb, as most do. And he's going to go head straight for the Earthquake, which should KO. Do super effective damage. Anyway, that sets the battle up 6-5. Okay, so now Rizzle's going to go into his Heatmore. Like I said, we haven't seen Heatmore pretty much ever at all. I think maybe a few times, but for the most part, you don't see it. So he's going to go ahead. Well, Tyranitar is being poisoned, so the Sandscream. Heatmore is going to go ahead and go for the Giga Drain, which is going to do a pretty okay amount of damage. I believe this T-Tar might be especially defensive in nature and investments. And then the Sandstorm doesn't really help on Rizzle's behalf. So he's going to switch out and go straight in for his Gliscor here. There isn't much a T-Tar can do to a Gliscor unless he has like an Ice Beam or something of that nature. Anyway, with that, Nicket's gonna counter with his own Gliscor. Most don't really counter each other per se, but offensive ones usually defeat defensive ones. So I'm assuming that's why he switched back into his Gliscor. Unless he had like Ice Fang or something of that nature. Wait, Mienshao's going to come back out to the field. And Gliscor is going to go ahead and go for a Sword Dance, as I predicted. Anyway, with the Sand Screen, Gliscor is going to get a whole bunch of bonuses here. So, this Drain Punch isn't going to do anything at all. And Gliscor is free to go ahead and use his +2 Earthquake against his Mienshao, which is able to crush it. Oh wait, Scrafty is going to come to the field and go for the Intimidate, which is going to mark down Gliscor's attack by one stage. But he's still +1. He's going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake here. It does almost half, and now Scrafty's going to go for the Substitute. And it's holding the Citrus Berry on top of it. Still getting hurt by that Sandstorm though, which is unfortunate. Let's gonna go ahead and go for the Earthquake here. Let's break this up here. And Scrappy's gonna go for the Dragon Dance. It's gonna get the speed boost and the attack boost. Then he's gonna go straight in for the Ice Punch. With the Sandstorm up in this bulk, Gliscor is able to survive the Ice Punch and goes in straight for the Earthquake to finish off the Scrappy this turn. Rizzle's gonna go straight back out to his Heatmore. He really needs this special attack, but Heatmore is too slow, unfortunately. And Gliscor is gonna go ahead and knock it out with the Earthquake. Now the Sandstorm is gone. Gliscor is about half health. He's looking really good right now, even against his other Gliscor. The other Gliscor is going to go straight in for the knockoff, which isn't going to do much at all. It got the bonus due to the Toxic Orb being on this Gliscor, but even so, Gliscor is a tank. And with it +3 now against this other Gliscor, that's a problem. So the other Gliscor is going to go ahead and go for the Acrobatics, which is going to do much, maybe 30 HP. Niket is going to go for the Roost, get some of his health back. And obviously the other Gliscor doesn't have anything hurt Niket's Gliscor, no Ice Fang or anything of that nature. So Niket's just going to keep going for the Sword Dance. Get ready to shoot this away. Another Acrobatics. Another Sword Dance on Niket. Now he's +6. And now he's going to go straight in for the knockoff, which is going to demolish Rizzle's Gliscor. Rizzle's going to go ahead and send in his Bones, the Mandibuzz. Unfortunately, Gliscor is +6, but Mandibuzz is extremely bulky, so he does go for the knockoff. He knocks off the leftovers. It doesn't do much at all. Mandibuzz is going to go for the Dark Pulse, special attack against this guy. That doesn't do much at all, because Mandibuzz is not a attacking Pokemon. Niket's going to go ahead and switch out because he knows that it's just going to be a stall match at this point, and he goes into his Conflable, which obviously probably has Magic Ore. It's not going to be affected by this Toxic. Dark Pulse is just going to graze off the Conflable. Not very effective at all. And as we've seen from Conflable, he is extremely powerful. And he's going to go ahead and go for his Moonblast here, which is going to blast his Mandibuzz. It looks like a special attacking set Conflable, because without boost, he is doing that much to the Mandibuzz. Another Dark Pulse, and another Moonblast from Conflable, and this match is going to be over. Anyway, with that, Niket wins the match. He does win his round 10 match. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment below. Share this video on Facebook and other social medias and whatnot. And like I said, we are down to the wire. Week 11 is right here, right now. So get ready for the Victory Road tournament and get ready to see a lot of interesting hardcore battles. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.